Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Dave from Lowdown, filling in for Kirk.
Firstly, thank you, Dave from Lowdown, for helping us out today while Kirk is away. We've got a new video band we've definitely never checked out. I've never checked out, and I know Andy definitely hasn't. And I'm going to assume, Dave, you haven't either. So let's go check out today's band. Okay. The name of the band did come up at the beginning. I can't even pronounce. I'm not sure if it's the song is. I think it's the song is Disillusion, and the band is Xecsnoin or something along those lines. I apologise.
Got X at the beginning, isn't it?
Something around that one. I'm going to throw this over to you, Dave, for your first thoughts on this one.
So, firstly, how on earth did that guitarist, one, play that solo without a whammy bar? Because there's definitely a whammy bar at the end of it.
Yeah.
And two, how did he afford that diesel amp? Like, diesel amps are massively expensive. No, all joking aside, I actually thought the music was really cool. Right, thought it was really really good. The drummer, fucking like good drummer, man. Like, definitely got his chops down. Not a fan of the vocals when she was doing the guttural and the deeper bits, just because she couldn't quite do it. I think I would have preferred it if she had maybe just done the singing throughout the whole time. I thought musically, I think that would have worked better. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. Like, I've obviously never heard them before. That's about it, to be perfectly honest. Like, the music was good. I didn't like the guttural vocals just because she couldn't do them. But apart from that, again, another video where it looked like it was really good fun. So yeah,
fair enough. Andy.
Yeah, vocals were let's say unusual. It's almost. I mean, I didn't dislike them, but it would take some getting used to, and obviously not everyone's taste, as Dave was obviously as mentioned. It's almost like, you know, I think I could do death metal vocals, but I'd probably sound like that if I recorded myself. You know, as you said, Dave, she probably couldn't do it, but it kind of worked. I don't know, unusual anyway. I really thought clean vocals were amazing, though, really good. I'm not sure whether I'd enjoyed it throughout the whole song, but I was surprised when it came in sort of later on and sort of added a bit of contrast. We've seen I think it's probably the third black and white video we've done tonight. You know, that seems to be certainly a theme of what you've selected. But again, visually, I like that. You know, I'm not averse to sort of black and white. I mean, it's sort of classic thrash formula, wasn't it? You know, the song kicks in really hard, and then it's just one guitar, and then they all join back in again, and it's fast and frantic. Yeah, I really liked it. Really good. I can imagine they're quite popular. Are they Japanese, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine they're probably quite popular in the circle because she's wearing that sort of classic Japanese schoolgirl outfit, which is popular throughout the world, I'm sure. You know, that particular image and look, so I can see why they're going for that to sort of gain a little bit of popularity on that front. But yeah, I thought that was really good. Yeah.
Okay, so
might be pretty intense, but as a one-off track reaction to reactor, I thought that was really good. Enjoyed it.
So the band actually was, I believe, if I remember rightly for this one, because this has been sitting in our watch pile for a little while now. This was the band actually reached out to us to react to it. So I don't know how new they are in the Japanese circle, but they approached our channel and said, "Would you react to this and check it out?" So I was, of course, said, "Yeah, of course, I'll add it to our list." I have a feeling it was actually pre-Christmas they approached us, but I have emailed them at least once to say, "Look, it is on the plan. We will get to it." As far as the actual music, really enjoyed the music. Vocally, I get what she's trying to do that with that kind of roughness, but it's almost like she's asthmatic and can't quite get the air in her lungs. There's something. It's almost like she's pushing forward on it, and then the valve is only slightly open, and it's just wheezing through. It's just not got that power and that range through. And although I'm not a big fan of bands having two vocalists, I would say in this case they would be better to focus her on the clean and bring in someone else in who can do that guttural, heavy vocals. It doesn't have to be a bloke, can be a female, because I know in next week's video, next week when we're doing on the channel, we've got some of these planned in as well, and that showcase that sort of ability. But I just think she's always going to get that potential criticism about the fact that she can't quite get the power. You kind of excuse it for one song, but if you imagine having to listen to a whole set of that, I think you would
totally agree.
You'd sort of walk away of it and go, I like the clean stuff. I mean, and we've talked about on this channel about some of the other Japanese bands that we've picked up, and sometimes the clean vocals aren't to our liking. And sometimes that can be tonal, and sometimes it can be the voice of how the person's singing. I really like what she did. When we did Fate Gear the other week, I really enjoyed the Fate Gear band as well, and that particular vocalist on that band. So yeah, it's definitely a band I'd keep an eye out for, but I would just want to see something happen about that kind of low down guttural vocals, and maybe it's a case she just needs to maybe she needs to get even lower down and bring it back up again and get some heavier, a bit more power in there. Vocal training might help. Just doing some coaching on that and bringing that through. I think it was great that you picked up about the whammy bar, because one of the things we talk about in this video is if you're going to do these performance videos in warehouses, are your guitars plugged in? Do you have a microphone with a cable attached to it? Because if you're going to have a microphone, plug it in. If you've got a guitar, put a cable attached to it so it looks like you're plugged in. Otherwise, just don't bother.
Just play the role, man. Play the role.
Play the role.
Act the role, and then the video will be 10 times better for it.
Yeah, it will look better. If you've got drummers playing there with cymbals on, then you might make sure everyone else has got their amps, make sure everything else works.
Yeah.
The thing that probably bugged me the most about the video was the fact that she changed his outfits during it.
Yeah.
So she was wearing the schoolgirl outfit, and then she went to a grungy indie top, and then went back, and I was like, well, why? Why? There was no need. She's in the same location.
Yeah.
So why has she got two outfits? That didn't.
Do you think she was doing that for visually the difference in when she was singing?
No, I don't think it was, because when she was clean and when she was heavy, she was wearing both those outfits. So she
she?
Yeah, so
I didn't
she
pick up
didn't
on
switch. She switched just at random.
Yeah.
For no reason, and that didn't. And as far as whoever did the editing, they didn't sync up the video very well. So at certain points, you can see that she's singing in time, and at certain points, her mouth is nowhere near doing what she's actually singing.
Yeah.
And again, little bit bugbear when you're doing editing, get it right, sync it up. Otherwise, people like me, and I guess Dave, you'll do the same. You will pick up for bad syncing, and it looks awful.
Yep.
And it just puts us off the video if you do that. But there you go. That's my little rant at the end there.
Yeah.
Now, if you like this video, I won't pronounce the band again, but if you like that video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.